Imagine being born only to spend your first days eating nonstop, hiding from predators, and preparing for a transformation so brutal your entire body literally melts. Now imagine surviving all of that, only to live for a few weeks, dodge birds, storms, spiders, and humans, and spend your short life desperately trying to reproduce before you die. Welcome to the life of a butterfly. It may look magical from the outside, colorful wings, graceful flight, flowers everywhere, but behind that beauty lies one of nature's harshest survival stories. And honestly, it sucks to be born as a butterfly. Your life begins as a tiny egg, not in a cozy nest, not protected by loving parents, but glued to the underside of a leaf, completely alone. And from the moment you're laid, you are already prey. Ants, wasps, beetles, spiders, all of them see your egg as a protein snack. Many butterfly species never even hatch. Entire generations are wiped out before they ever get a chance. Nature doesn't care how beautiful you'll become. At this stage, you're just food. And if you do survive, congratulations, you hatch into a caterpillar. Which sounds better until you realize your new job is basically eating until you explode. As a caterpillar, your life is simple. Eat, eat more, and keep eating. You consume leaves non-stop, storing enough energy for the next stage of life. In fact, some caterpillars increase their body mass over 1,000 times. That's like a human baby growing into a blue whale. But here's the catch. You're slow, soft-bodied, and delicious. Birds love caterpillars. So do frogs, lizards, spiders, and parasitic wasps. And then come the wasps, perhaps the cruelest enemy in your entire existence. Certain wasps inject their eggs directly into your body. The larvae hatch inside you and slowly eat you alive from the inside, saving your vital organs for last. That's not science fiction. That's Tuesday in the insect world. If you somehow survive long enough, you form a chrysalis. This is where people imagine peaceful transformation, a magical cocoon, a beautiful rebirth. Reality? It's closer to controlled destruction. Inside that chrysalis, your body begins to break down. Muscles, organs, tissues, much of it dissolves into a nutrient-rich soup. Yes, you literally liquefy. Special cells called imaginal discs survive the meltdown. These cells use the dissolved nutrients to build your new body. Eyes, wings, a proboscis, a completely different anatomy. It's one of the most extreme transformations in nature. And if anything goes wrong, you die before emerging, half finished, trapped forever. At last you emerge, a butterfly, beautiful, elegant, seemingly free. But don't celebrate too early. Your wings are crumpled and wet. You must pump fluid into them and wait for them to dry. During this vulnerable period, predators can strike instantly. One attack, and your story ends before your first flight. And even once you fly, your lifespan is shockingly short. Many butterflies live just 2 to 4 weeks. Some survive only a few days. Your entire adult life is a countdown. Your mission? Find food, avoid predators, reproduce before time runs out. As an adult butterfly, danger never stops. Birds hunt you in mid-air. Spiders trap you in webs. Rainstorms can rip your wings apart. Strong winds can blow you miles off course. Even flowers can be deadly. Some hide ambush predators waiting for the perfect strike. And humans, we make things worse. Habitat destruction, pesticides, climate change, artificial lights disrupting migration. Entire butterfly populations are collapsing worldwide. Even the famous monarch butterfly has faced massive declines. So yes, butterflies are symbols of beauty, freedom, and transformation. But behind every fluttering wing is a story of survival against impossible odds. From helpless egg to ravenous caterpillar to liquefied chrysalis to fragile adult racing against death. Their lives are short, dangerous, and unforgiving. And that's exactly what makes them extraordinary. Because despite everything, they still rise, they still fly. And for a brief moment, they turn suffering into beauty. Nature is far more brutal than it looks. And if you thought butterfly life was harsh, wait until you see what some other animals go through. Subscribe for more unbelievable survival stories from the natural world.